All right, man. How many of you folks can really afford to pay $10,000 a year for your child's college tuition? I mean, if they go into a college that's like, say if they even go into a community college and they got to pay about $1,200. This is tuition plus books a semester, so that's $2,400 a year. How many of you folks can really do that? Well, some of you, if you're real disciplined, you can knock that out. You make enough money. Some of you just make enough money, man. You got that extra a month. So, you handle up. You can pay for your kids' tuition, no problem. Well, a lot of folks can't. And you start dealing with that. Now you say, man, okay, well, how am I going to pay for this child's, or how is this child's college tuition going to get paid for? Because, I mean, you look at it. This system, what is this system about? They always push you to go to college, and then they try to really flower this thing up and make it look really nice. Like, yeah, go to college. Go to college because that's the right thing to do. Get your education. Let's be blunt about this. College is getting your degree is about getting more money. That's what it's really about. And the more paper you get, as far as education-wise, documented education, it means the more paper that sometimes it means the more paper you can get in your pocket, getting paid, so you can buy some trinkets here and there. I mean, that's what it's really about. So when you try to send your babies off to school, Pell Grants come in handy, don't they? Okay. Now, one thing that was really pushed out there quite a bit was in the campaign season was that Romney was going to decrease the Pell Grants and all of that, probably eliminate them. I'm trying to figure out how in the world do a lot of broke-ass people ignore that. Ones with kids ignore that. They stick on some other issues, but they ignore that huge glaring issue. Pell Grants. Pell Grants. Keyword, grant. Meaning, you ain't paying it back. But some folks are so loctite and tangled up into a political party so deep, and they bleed whatever political party it is. They're so tied up into the ideology of that political party that they're stupid. They will jack themselves up, make their household impotent, just so that they can follow the party line. That's not even ignorant. That's ignorant on a whole nother level. Yeah, I know a lot of folks is caught up with this the gay marriage thing. Hey, I'm right there with you, partner. I'm definitely not for it. But at the end of the day, it's going to become it will become a civil rights issue, because it'll be, well, are you denying these people their civil rights? And I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm just letting you know where it ended up. It ended up in the courts. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But there is one thing that will have an immediate effect on your household and your children's household, and that's how much money they make. Because you'll be taking care of them kids if they can't get a good education or get a good job or start a business to show. And to start a business, in a lot of cases, you got to show that you're certified to do this thing. People want to know that before they get that big contract going with you or whatever. That's how it can be in some cases. But how can you ignore the fact that the man was talking about cutting Pell Grants? We got a damn problem in the United States already of folks that can't get jobs, that they not qualified to get the jobs, talented enough to do the job, can't get the job, because they don't have the paper. But then they end up hiring some dude or dudette that's got the paper, and they get in there and they can't even do the job. You ever heard the saying, a person being book smart but they're stupid? Well, what that means is they don't have any common sense. Book smart but had no common sense. And that's how a lot of these folks are. And allow me to digress for a second. It would benefit some of these companies if they start hiring within and start training the people that they have. Get the people that they have to the position where they can do the job effectively on another level. Sometimes all they need is a little extra training. Instead of going out hiring somebody that's got an MBA, but now you bring them in and you got to teach them how to do the job. Yeah, they know how to crunch a few numbers here and there, but they don't have a love and appreciation for the company. So, and I'm gonna do a video about that. But when it comes down to college, a lot of kids would like to go to college. And heck, look, this country wastes enough money on a whole lot of other things. Think about all the money that gets sent over to all these countries that don't need the money. Goodwill offerings, I guess. Imagine how many kids can go to college. And we have an educated workforce, qualified, and get out there and do some things, man. Get this country to a serious greatness. That'll only benefit everybody, man.